ladies and gentlemen. So in today's video, I'm going to be explaining how to start calisthenics as a complete beginner. OBS. Let's not waste any more time. Let's run it. Now, a lot of you have actually asked me, great, how do I start calisthenics? And I thought, what better way to actually introduce you guys to calisthenics than an actual video. So the first thing before you actually think about doing handstands, human flag, planche, whatever really that actually got you into looking at calisthenics is you need to warm up. Please and please. I'll literally give you guys a story. I was so dumb when I first started calisthenics that I saw a cool skill online. The moment I saw a cool skill online, the next thing I did was I tried it in the gym. I genuinely almost got injured. And I climbed on the bar and I was trying to do something related to a pull-up and my shoulder made bah! And you don't want that. Every single exercise that's here for a warm-up, you should please take it very, very seriously because it's very, very important. It will only take you about 5 to 10 minutes tops to actually warm up. And you should warm up your shoulders, very, very important, especially in calisthenics, and your wrist. Because the moment you start working out, you're gonna realize that your wrist would start hurting and you actually don't want that. So you need to take your time. You see a lot of exercises I put here for your wrist. Please take your time. Don't rush. And obviously you should warm up your entire body with some form of cardio before you actually start all of this. It could be a little bit of jumping jacks. It could be really anything. So just take your time. There is no rush. And now to the second portion, the pushing. There is no way I would say start calisthenics without actually putting a push-up. However, there are forms you should not try, like these here. What you should have is your core engaged, straighten your body, and go down and come up. That's exactly what you need to do. If you find a normal push-up hard, you should try an incline push-up. If you find an incline push-up still quite difficult, what you can do is a knee push-up. Now, if you find both the incline and the knee push-up quite easy, you can do a decline push-up, quite straightforward. So something that you can also do very easy is to make your push-ups very, very difficult if you don't have access to the gym and you still want to progressively overload would be to use a bag. Put something in the bag and you'll be good. Now, the next push workout would be pike push-ups. This is a definite game changer. This is actually what would get you the handstand push-up. So make sure you take your time on that. Next up would then be your dips. Dips is also quite interesting because it's gonna grow out your triceps. I have 2 variations here. You can try any one. Next up is to pull-in exercises. The way I actually came up with this using my door was a stroke of genius. So you should do a dead hang first. Next up would then be these things called scapular pulls. They are very amazing. Now, a very foundational exercise for pulling is pull-ups. If you find it hard to actually do a pull-up, what I will say is you can start with dead hangs, or you can just jump on whatever bar you have and you slowly come down. So you literally just jump up and you slowly come down and you're going to be building up strength to actually have the positive portion of the exercise. So when you jump up, that's called a negative. When you then come up like up and down, the up part of the pull-up will be the positive portion. Now, I also had to include these because while the pull-up is a vertical pulling motion, you still do want a horizontal pulling motion. And that's what these are for here. This is going to literally build thickness. And you want thickness to your back. Next up is simply legs. I had to change the sound for legs as well, just for a different vibe. I know a lot of you don't like legs, but the first thing, as I said, is warm up. So these are a few warm-ups. If you don't know anything, it's all right. Here are a few warm-ups to actually warm up your knee just to get the blood flowing to those areas. I would also recommend that you should warm up your hamstrings. The sweeps that I have over here are amazing, actually, to warm up your hamstrings. And that's literally the whole goal. Warm up your entire leg before you actually jump into the actual exercise. Now for the workout. Now for legs, personally, I like sissy squats. That's what you see over here. This on your knee is quite tasking, I won't lie. So I personally do these on my leg day. Like when I recorded this, I had to do sissy squats. However, if you can't do sissy squats, an alternative would be pistol squat. I won't entirely, this is not a beginner workout, by the way. So the sissy and the pistol squat is not something that I would recommend or I would expect a normal beginner to actually be able to do, because there is a little bit of mobility inside. So if you actually find both the sissy squat and the pistol squat quite difficult, it's okay. It really, really is okay. So what I will say is you can just do your basic regular squats. And if you can see me struggling here, all you literally will have to do is, if you tried any of these workouts and this is you're struggling, stand up, dust your bum, and do your normal squats. It's quite simple. Next up is your core. Why? Quite honestly, I do not really entirely train my core. That's me personally, I'll be honest. However, because I do believe that your core or abs is entirely going to be made in the kitchen. Abs specifically is made in the kitchen. However, for calisthenics, core primarily is very important. So I have sit-ups. I think most of you have heard of sit-ups. I also have leg raises. These are beautiful. The strength you get from leg raises would be very important, especially when you start progressing to other harder skills. And finally, we have hollow body holds. This is a beautiful game changer because if you notice, most calisthenics athletes that you've seen have good core strength. And when I do a lot of the exercises that you saw at the intro, you do require a very good amount of core strength. So even a plank as well, good for you as well. Very beneficial, planks. I literally had to add this bonus part. So if you have built the strength of 20 plus pull-ups, 20 plus bodyweight squats, 10 to 15 for your pull-ups, you should be able to do an elbow lever. That's what the first one where I float on my elbow is. Then the crow pose as well, or technically kind of like the frog stand. You should also be able to do this as well. That's after focusing on the basics. Then a final one that I had to add was the L-sit. This is gonna cook your core, genuinely. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so that was the whole routine for beginners. I hope you actually enjoyed it. It is late at night, I can't lie. And for proof, this is my iPad and it shows 2:49. You should leave a like, a comment, a subscribe. A subscribe means so much to me because I'm obviously still growing. However, let me know what you'd like me to post. For the meantime, stay tuned, stay blessed, and peace.